What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another exciting episode. This is, I believe, part 5 of this here camp wagon build. And guess what, my friends? This is going to be by far the most exciting episode yet. Want to know why? Well, I will tell you. We finally got our circular saw set up. We've got our saw horses set up. We've got some wood strapped down. We're finally going to be making some cuts here and doing the first bit of construction on this here camp wagon build. I'm so excited, my friends. I can't wait for you guys to see what we've got going on. Now, first things first, my friends, the first few cuts we're gonna make, I need to make 4 8-inch long pieces of 2x4. Those are gonna be the height. It's gonna be the height is gonna be, remember, 8 inches tall. That was that can of spray paint. So we need 4 of those. We're gonna have 1 here, 1 there, and then another 2 on each side here. So I don't know, I'm already not making any sense. So without any more ado, no more talking, let's get to work. First thing we need to do is we need to make some measurements. I've got my speed square, I've got my pen. Come along over here, my friends. As you can see, we've already got the tape measure set up. So the first thing we want to do here is we want to make a mark at 8 inches. And after we do that, we're going to bring our speed square over here. We are going to make a nice straight, hopefully straight, line here. Boom, my friends, there you have it. We've got our first 8-inch piece of wood measured out. Look at that. Right on the money, my friends, 8 inches. Let's start cutting. Actually, before we start, let me just show you what we got going on here. As you can see, we've got our 2x4, and you can see I got it clamped here with these bar clamps. Now, the reason I'm doing this, you always want to clamp your piece of wood that you're cutting, at least one side of it. I've got both sides clamped down to your sawhorse here, and that's just because you don't want that thing moving around while you're cutting, during your cut, after your cut, anything like that. Just a safety precaution. And now, like I said, I've got both sides clamped here, and that's all right. You can have both sawhorses with a clamp on it. The one thing you don't want to do is have a clamp on both sides of where you're cutting. So, for example, my cuts are all going to be to the left side of both of these clamps. I wouldn't want to do any cuts in between here because that's just going to cause problems. We're not going to get into that right now. So without any further ado, let's start making some cuts, my friends. All right, my friends, here we go. First cut of the build. Super exciting. Wow, this laser guide system is awesome. First cut, my friends. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Let's make sure this thing's actually 8 inches. All right, my friends. So now that I have one of these legs cut, I'm just going to duplicate them by first finding my pen over here on the ground. I'm just going to start. First of all, we're going to line it up at the end here. And now we're just going to use this one as our template. We don't need to do any more measuring because now we know they're all going to be the same length. So we can just start cutting. Bada bing, bada boom. We got to do this 4 times, my friends. So what I'm going to do, so this doesn't get very repetitive, I'm probably going to do a time lapse here. I'm going to set you up on the neighbor's porch there, and we're going to go to town. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. All right, everybody, wasn't that exciting? I know I had fun. But look at this. We have 4 dang near perfect 8-inch pieces of wood here. Not too bad for not having used a saw for a really long time. Pretty dang impressed with myself. But all right, my friends, now that we got those done, next step is to cut. We need a one for each side. We need two 62-inch 2x4s. That's next up. Here we go, my friends. So let's first get rid of these. My clean car. You poor camp wagon getting full of sawdust again already. That's all right. All right, let's move these. And we should have just enough wood left here from this 8-foot 2x4 that we can get. Oh my goodness, friends, look at that. We have about 1.25 inches to spare. 62 inches right there. Let's get Mr. Oh, I just broke the tape measure. That really sucks. Okay, but first, I guess, let's get our speed square over here. Let's create this line. Close enough. All right, now let's get back to cutting. Well, my friends, the tape measure still works. Dang near close to 62. Here comes my many years of not using a saw coming into play here. About an 1/8 of an inch off of 62. Not too bad. I'm not concerned about it. I'm just going to duplicate this one anyways, and we're going to have 2 of the same length bed rails. There goes the tape measure again, breaking even more. What am I going to do with myself? But all right, my friends, now that we got one of these rails, let's trace the length over to this other 2x4 here. Let's get to cutting again, and then finally let's start doing some building. Here we go. It doesn't get much better than that, ladies and gentlemen. That is damn close. This one's a little uneven, I guess, but hey, they're the same freaking length. Just about. That's damn close, my friends. I'm pretty happy with that. Now, guess what? The fun part is about to begin. We get to start assembling some stuff. So let's do it. All right, everybody, now that we got a bunch of wood cut here, the next thing to do, grab a couple of pieces and start doing some mock-ups. Let's see how this is all gonna fit together. First thing I need to do, grab one of them 62 inchers and 2 of them 8-inch feet, and let's get happening. All right, so we got our 62 incher, 61 and 15/16, whatever it is. And this is gonna run the length of our sides here. And what I'm gonna do is I want one of these feet over here, all the way at the end, and then we need to figure out where we're gonna put our second foot. Ideally, I would have liked to just do the one at the other end right away, but that one's gonna be a different length since it's a little bit recessed into the ground. So I think our second foot should probably be somewhere towards the middle here. Now we can always move them. This is just for mock-up purposes. I should probably put it here so the board will stay level. All right, so it's gonna be roughly right there, I guess. Is this level? It's damn near close to level. I'm not gonna be really picky about it. I don't know if you can see that here, but it's pretty close to level. You know, what's just a little bit? It's not gonna make that big of a difference. The actual car itself might not be completely level, so not too worried. But all right, first thing I need to do, find my tape measure over here. Hopefully it still works. Look at how busted up this thing is. All right, now we need to figure out how far is foot number 2 over here from foot number 1. So I need to put you guys down for a second. Hopefully that's a good spot. All right, so we've got roughly my tape measure is very close to the end of its life here, buckos. All right, so we got roughly 34 inches here on center. I think actually what I'm going to do a standard carpenter framing here of we're going to do 16 on center for these feet. So I'm actually going to put one more right here in the middle. We're going to have tons of support. Gotta love it, my friends. But all right, we got to start somewhere. So we got to get some measurements drawn up on this board. So let's see here, where is my pen? Obviously our first foot is going to be let's see, so the first one's going to be on the end there. Sorry, I just drew a massive blank. Second foot over here is going to be, if I could get, sorry, I got to put you guys down again. We're going to have here's 16 right here, so we'll put another support right there, and then over here another 16 right at 32, my friends. That's going to be our second support. So now I think you know the drill. We need to drill some pilot holes through this bad boy so we can put some screws and attach our feet. I gotta go get my drills. I gotta go get this sweat wiped off my face. I'm dying out here, but I'm having loads of fun, my friends. Gotta love it. Stay tuned. All right, my friends, and we are back. I went and got my drills, got some screws. I set up this side post the way that it should look roughly. I don't know if you can tell here, but it doesn't look exactly even. I don't think my driveway is very level, so don't worry about that. But all right guys, you know what's first. First thing we need to do, take our little drill here, drill some pilot holes. Let's get it done. All right, and now we need some screws. Got standard 2.5-inch screws here. Just just drive these bad boys right in. If I can do it one-handed. Got one. And two. All right. Now, I don't know if you can see these blue lines here. You probably can. These are 16-inch marks. So the way we want to do it here is we want our feet, we want this line 16 inches to land right in the center of this foot here. That's what they call 16 inches on center, my friends. We're all learning something new today. So all right, let's go to this next foot here and put you guys down, drill some pilot holes, probably put this on time lapse so we don't bore you guys. All right, and one more right over here, and we should have half of one of our sides done. Probably not even half. We're getting there. We're making progress. That's all that matters. Not on center. There we go. Nope. Close enough. That one felt a little crooked. I hope that doesn't come out the side. Look at that, my friends. We're making progress. This is awesome. Let's see how this bad boy fits up in our wagon. Boom. Look at that, my friends. We are making progress. How does this line up in the front over here, though? See, this is really what I was concerned about. This almost looks like it's going to be a little long. We can always push it back a little bit because I want this last foot here to line up perfectly with this. So that actually brings me to my next little task here. Let's figure out what's the measurement here. Where's my broken ass tape measure? Here we go. And my friends, we have, that says roughly 10.5 inches. Perfect, 10.5. All right, I gotta remember that. First things first, let's get the other side built. Time lapse mode. 3, 2, 1. All right, my friends, now you might notice something a little bit different on this side, and if you don't, well, these two legs here are turned sideways, and that's for a reason. I'll explain that, but first, let's have a quick montage. Wow. All right, my friends, lesson learned today. If you want things to go smoothly, don't work on an unlevel driveway. That was a pain in the butt trying to get this last leg in. But all right, my friends, let's see how this fits. Oh, looks like we got a bunch of stuff to get out of the way first. Move our notes over. Tools go to the middle. All right. Now let's put this bad boy in here. Let's see how she fits. Look at that, my friends, like a glove. Now, as you can see, this is the reason behind turning these feet the opposite direction. As you can see here, this is the spare wheel compartment, and I want to still be able to access this. And if I had these feet turned, you know, horizontally, they would be covering this part up, and I wouldn't be able to lift this up. Oops, almost lost you guys. So that's awesome. Look at this. Let's see if this is actually even gonna work. I can almost get that spare tire. Might need to make some adjustments here, but hey, my friends, we are cooking with gas, and oh my god, it really feels like it. I am burning up with sweat. I think this might be it for today's video, my friends. We got a lot accomplished today. Super excited with the way this build is going. Cannot wait to keep it moving, my friends. But until next time, have a great day. Keep it moving, all that great stuff. Have a nice trip, my friends. Peace out. Psych, back at it once again, my friends. You guys know I just can't give up that easily. I decided to make one more cut before calling it quits for the day. I got this one little piece here measured out to 10.5 inches. That is going to be the end, the little end, leg, foot, whatever you want to call it, for this here side arm, side piece to the bed frame. So let's just let's cut this real quick, drill some pilot holes, put some screws in there. Let's see how it works out. All right, here we go. Just gonna set you up here real quick. If you don't fall over. All right, my friends. Oh yeah. There we have it, my friends. Let's go see if it fits, huh? Here we go. The moment of truth. Let me put you down for a second. What's happening, people? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, she fits. And, you know, it's almost level. It's close enough for me. Let's go put some pilot holes and some screws in this bad boy. Gonna have to pull this whole thing out again, I believe. Which isn't very hard. It was like one of the main things about this build. I wanted to make something that was super easy to bring in and out of the car. Although it might not be very easy once I get everything put together. We'll find out. All right, no more yapping. Let's make something happen. I put my drills away already. I gotta go get them. 1 second. All right, enough messing around here. Drove that one a little bit deep in there. Hopefully that doesn't cause any issues. All right, let's see how this thing fits now. Let's throw her back in here. Oh boy. Would you look at that, my friends? Would you just look at that? It couldn't line up pretty much any more perfect than that. All right, guys. Now I really need to call it quits. It is time for dinner. Peace out until next time.